Good morning, good morning. It's actually my day off. It is Monday, July the 10th. And all I know is that I'm about to go meet up with my brother. We're about to go do something. I told him that, you know what, you got to reserve at least 3 hours for me because I'm going to need to make sure that you're still down for Cali active. Lately, he's just probably been having a lot more to do than I have, with having a daughter that's older, having a daughter that's actively involved in a summer camp, on top of the fact that he works overnight. So his sleep schedule is reversed from ours. I know that we've said something about this before in one of the previous vlogs, but in those circumstances, if I don't try to request some vision of my brother to know that he's real, no, some sort of time that we can put aside so that we could try to talk about the next coming month, talk about the next weeks, or what it is that we have planned with a couple of the projects that we might be doing or thinking about having, or I think I've said too much. You get the point and the drift. All of the things that we're doing and everything that you should be doing should be like thought out. At the end of the day, if you're passionate about something, you follow your heart, great. You're gonna turn around one day and end up saying like, what the fuck, how did I end up here? This is fucking beautiful, or this is crazy, whatever it may be. But planned out and strategized building is always gonna give you structure to what you look back at, and that step and stage is gonna give me exactly what I need to continue this channel, to continue growing, and to continue progressing. So for me, and everyone's different, but for me, it's best that I just kind of sit there, reflect, and think about what it is that I want to do and continue to do, and then just keep going. That's all we got to do. Seems simple. Yo, what's up, fellas? So it's actually story time right now. And as I put my GoPro up and you guys could see that I was driving on the freeway, that was after the fact. So my GoPro was off the whole time while all of this happened. But as I was getting on the freeway, right, so I'm changing lanes, and it was probably like, I would say at least 5 car lengths before another car. Before you get to the freeway entrance, sometimes there's a lane that's going to be specifically only going onto the freeway, right? Well, this was one of those circumstances where I was actually doing that, and some at least 5 car lengths, I would say, at least 5 car lengths I had. So I was like, ah, cool, let me change lanes. So I was like cruising. Usually when I have my GoPro up, it's on, like, fools are like always being dumb. Fools always want to like wave their hands in the air and wave them like they just don't care, all that kind of stuff. Well, check it out. So I'm getting on, trying to merge, and I see that I have all this room. So I'm like, I got my Broadway mirror, I can see everything. And all of a sudden, from 2 lanes over, which would be the farthest left lane, because I'm merging onto the freeway to head north, so I was on the farthest right lane, some dude like comes across my broad view mirror and then ends up right behind me, like on my ass. I was like, what the hell? So I start slowing down. Like motorcycle teachings, right? You start slowing down. You're like, all right, cool, start slowing down. I'm gonna fucking hit the gas on this fool, I'll be gone, right? Of course, that's exactly what happened. When I gassed it, and you know, like, once you go onto the freeway, if you can't see everything, you better just fucking wait, because if you don't, you're gonna end up with like highway patrol right on your ass, because they're just waiting. They're always waiting, right? So I was like, figure that out. I was like, all right, pull on this fool, gone. This fool could not catch up to me until I let go of my gas, because I was already at 70 miles an hour, and I was like, let me just wait. And as soon as I start slowing down, this fool like flies by me, right? So he's continuing to hit his gas, flies by me. What do I see in my broad view mirror? I thought it was a highway patrol, but it ended up being a sheriff. Here's the moral of the story. This fool's like flying, right? And I don't know why, he like gone like an idiot. Super excited that he passed me, probably. His heart's racing and all of this stuff. And he's like, oh yeah, that's what I thought in your GoPro face. But my GoPro wasn't on. What happens? Sheriff, it ends up being a sheriff. This motherfucker comes flying past me. Dude tries to get off of the freeway because at that point, the last exit before it changes to another freeway, if you can make it, like, you're home free, right? So this fool tries to get off of the freeway, and what happens? Let me turn my AC on. What happens? Sheriff was like, boom! Hits that shit all the way over. I don't know if I was able to get it, but the sheriff was pulling him over, and I was like, instant karma, trying to be fucking cool. Moral of the story is that after you got smoked, just let it go, man. Just let it go, or line it up and do it right. Let it go. So right now, thanks to the other part of Cali Active, my brother, we are lost trying to go to Bennett's Pizza, because I felt like not just going to Bronx, but going to somewhere where I could actually order other things besides pizza. And in the event that you think that your brother's gonna remember exactly where it is that we looked up last time, and then since he's the one that drove, he'll know exactly where it was that we went wrong, you think that he's gonna be able to handle that responsibility? Think again. Think again. Nothing but gold. Here goes the backup plan. Venice was closed. You woke up?